Libra, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Libra, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, guys, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message, and it comes to you when you're open and receptive to receiving it, and it casts out for the next 7 days, and we're going to do a 7-day play-by-play. But Libra, this is where we begin. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. Okay, the miracles are endless. Let's see what God has for us right now. We're talking about cornucopia. It's definitely implied. We're talking about abundance, and we're talking about prosperity because we have 15, and 15, 1 plus 5 adds up to 6. 6 is a Venus number, which means it's all about sensual pleasures. It's all about luxuries. It's all about joy. It's all about enjoyment, joie de vie. You know, it's an optimism and even creativity, right? And prosperity. So this is definitely the energy of 6. It's the energy of Venus. It's the energy of abundance. The miracles are endless is what's crowning your reading. So let's see how those miracles come out. Libra, I'm going to leave whatever card falls out while I'm dividing the deck is part of the reading. So we're just going to leave it there. While I'm dividing the deck, please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content, but also so that you know when I go live and you can participate in our live tarot card readings. If you want your own personal tarot card reading, I provide those. Please go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and book and schedule the reading that's right for you at the time that's right for you. I'm happy to help. We're almost there, Libra. Okay. Let's cleanse the energy. Okay. Okay, whatever. I don't know. That's never happened before. Let's look what it is. Claim your independence. In reverse, falling right into the cup. Guys, it looks like something needs to fill you. And it also seems like in some ways independent is not what you're meant to be right now. And I don't know what that means yet, but we're going to get into what that means. The miracles are endless. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad vibe or a bad energy. This is Aries energy. So this is Aries energy in reverse. It teaches us, it asks us the question, are we too into ourselves? Have we been too isolated? Have we been too much into, well, I'm alone. I got to stay alone. You know, self-isolating kind of energy to feel powerful, to feel strong, but also maybe to feel safe. Okay, that could be implied, but we've got to figure out a lot more than that. Claim your independence. I don't know that you're going to be able to claim your independence from what you're going to try to claim your independence from. I don't know that that's something that you're ready for. Or, because this could just be me picking, because I pick up on the meta-conscious, right? That's what I do. I just pick up on the overall Libra meta-conscious energy. And that is coming from many, many different people. But ultimately, this is saying maybe we're not so ready for our independence. Maybe we're not so ready, or we have a weak sense of independence or individuality. This is energy. It could even just be that you're not ready for something. So let's let's see what wants to be said. Bring your ideas to life. You're not doing it alone. But this is happening this week. This is another 6, 2 + 4. Bring your ideas to life. What does that mean? What have you been working on? Or there have been some things in your head floating around that are about to become real. But this is actionable energy. And then we have clear out the clutter. This is frog energy. This is Cancerian energy. Ready to move on to the next phase of our life. You weren't born to be a tadpole forever. So this is the energy of got to clear out the past in order to allow in where you're going and make room and make space. Clear out the clutter to evolve and develop. Maybe finally realizing where you're headed. And then we have 8 + 2 is 10, which is a completion of a cycle. That doesn't mean things end. It means your cycle ends. And then you're on to a new chapter. And then we have a rebirth is assured. Are you guys getting excited by this? Because this is exciting. A rebirth is assured. That's 5. There are certainly changes coming and you are awakening to them. You want to know what it is? I do too. Let's figure it out. We're going to do 7-day spread. Let's pick the 7th day before we move anywhere. What is the 7th day? Okay. I know. I'm just like, I don't know. that didn't seem too great to me. Okay. What's the 7th day? So far, 7th day kind of looks like shit, to be honest with you. I know. But let's get into it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, Libra. Day 1. Let's see just how all of this progresses. Whatever day it starts on, it's up to you. It's up to when you see this video. Libra, day 1. Queen of Wands. This is Aries. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. It's fire energy. It's confidence and competence and conviction, looking toward the future. Being playful, having fun. And then it's, so something kind of fucked you up here. Day 1. We actually began in a place of something that has impacted the way you feel about yourself, the way you feel confident, the way you feel attractive, this sense of something messing it up. Whatever that something is, or whoever that something may be. Maybe if you were dealing with a fire sign, there is a definite statement of things are over or things aren't working out. What's day 2? Day 2 is strength, looking your fears in the mouth, finding that strength to face that uncomfortable aspect or face those uncomfortable aspects of yourself, right? I don't know what this is, but something that just diminished you in some way or diminished your confidence. Once again, it could be a situation, especially with somebody you found very attractive, being defeated. The strength card is looking that fear in the face, looking at the demons that arose, right? And okay, so now I'm kind of understanding why the cat energy was in reverse. Because it was introspective. It's not about forcing your energy outward. It's about figuring out inwardly all the stuff that has to change before the outward changes can be made. That's what it is. And then we have the World card, which is finding the strength to move on to the next chapter. And we talked about that. We talked about the next chapter. Okay. It's going to be scary. This is sort of a leap of faith in the future, is what it's looking like. And this is day 2. But it's almost like having the strength to realize that something is over. You know, and or that this stage had to end. What about day 3? This is fuckboy energy. It's in reverse. This is selfishness. Somebody who is selfish, somebody who is impulsive, somebody who only thinks about themselves. Somebody who can be a little bit just unempathetic and just be thinking of other people. Is a Leo. Could be a Leo. Or there's success over impulsivity. Or there's success over, you know, acting irresponsibly, sexually irresponsible activity. Or a sense of deciding that maybe you're lost. You don't know where to go, right? Or that there's just been an inability to move forward. There's some sort of success here. I don't know what kind of success would they have over this energy. Maybe it's finally seeing the truth and getting over somebody. That's interesting. We have a Queen of Pentacles here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is stability. This is also being conservative. This is also just somebody who is reliable and caring, but to the point of giving too much. Okay, can you clarify then what is the Knight of Wands? What is the Knight of Wands? There was some Tower here, something that was fated to not work, something that just finished. I feel like somebody's impulsivity really fucked them up. And in some ways you might feel really, really good or solid about moving on from that situation. Let's go back to day 2. What is this? What is the strength that Libra finds? What ends on day 2? Or what finishes or completes? The Empress, your self-worth, even though it was tested on day 1. Standing back in your power again. What about day 4? We have disappointment here. Day 4 reveals a disappointment. Or looking back, there could be some nostalgia on stuff that didn't work out, right? It's almost like an up and down kind of week emotionally. Fighting through it. You'll fight through the disappointment. You'll fight through what you lost, or standing up to what you lost, or not accepting defeat. That's interesting. Maybe disappointed that you haven't gotten farther, but facing it. What about day 5? This is kind of a wild ride, don't you think? Day 5 for Libra. Now we have you showing up, the Queen of Swords, which is clarity and objectivity. Finally, mentally being able to get over the disappointment. And then on day 5, you have clarity. Being able to now just not be bogged down by the emotions. So this could be quite a tumultuous beginning of the week for you. Lots of emotions, and let them play out, because there is stuff that you're having to let go of that didn't work out. Like, and the acceptance of that can be very difficult. But finding yourself on the other side of it is sort of like that gem. What about day 6? That's the Tower. That's the actual Tower. I feel like in some ways you're starting to see like something was a shit show. Like something was just, I don't know, like a train wreck ready to happen, or something that doesn't get to be. What is the Tower? We're going to clarify what the Tower is. What is this Tower? What other information do you have? The Ace of Cups. A love that ended? No, it didn't end. A love that shocks you because it ends up coming through. Or you're starting to realize that the end of whatever this love offer was the best thing that could have ever happened to you. It's almost, listen, let me say this to you. For those of you who are starting off really heartbroken about something in the beginning of the week, it's saying that what's clearing up, and we still have to get to day 7, which reveals, I think, the details that we need, like about what happened. But it's about that it happened and starting to realize, oh my God, I was protected. I wasn't robbed. I was protected. Because there's some fucking shit show here that ultimately, I think, the walls had to come down for you to see God was always pushing you out of that burning building. And in some ways, that wall, those walls coming down and that burning building happened is what ends up exposing you to whatever it was that was being blocked, so that you could move, so that now you could see, I don't know, where you really belong, what's really supposed to be happening to you. Let's get the moon card as we get closer to this full moon on July 21st. I want to see a moon card for Libra. Don't let pride get in your way. So don't let the way you think things should have happened, or anger or hurt or frustration, impact your mind. You really need to allow yourself to feel the joy and happiness of whatever's coming through for you. And even though craziness is ensuing around it, you will know by the joy it makes you feel without having anything to do with what had happened before. So this is going to be a time at the end of this week. We've got to get into day 7. We've got to get into it. At the end of this week, there's just this energy of an unexpected opportunity that your pride could get in the way of, because it's already telling you things are lost, or I should be angry at this. And you shouldn't be. You should see this all as the inevitable passing of time and what had to happen in order to crack open your shell, to help move you on to this next stage of your life. Was this the only card that we needed? Don't let pride get in your way on that 6th day. Nothing is yet set in stone. It's interesting. So this is like drama. Hold your vision. Nothing is yet set in stone. Hold your vision. It's like, don't give up on what you think failed, because what you think is failing isn't failing. But if you let your pride hold on to it, or it already failed, forget about it. It didn't already fail. Something didn't already fail. Okay, we're going to get into day 7. Let's pick a few of these cards to reveal building blocks. Things are actually just starting. So what are all these towers here for? Go the distance. You still have to finish. So what's coming down around you is not actually the penultimate or the conclusion. What's coming down around is almost like this is an obstacle course this week. You have to keep running through it, or you'll get caught in the rubble. Don't. Keep going. That's the message, is keep going, keep going. Hold your vision. Keep working through to the other side. Don't let pride get in your way, like, oh, I better stop now because everything's all fucked up. It isn't. It's just actually momentum what's pushing you forward. Boy, I wish I had a better way to explain it. Let's go to the extended, guys. We're going to get into day 7, your angel messages and the extended reading. We've got to see what's going to happen. I will see you guys there. The link is down below and in the description box. And I've pinned it to the top of the comment section as well. I'll see you over on Vimeo.